saying, you fuck bitches get paper, you fuck niggas on paper, you walk around with lasers, you probably own some tasers. Lame niggas disgrace us, they girlfriends one date us, got different hoes, I'm different hoes, you can tell by my pay stub. My niggas getting right, smoking me with dirty Sprite.
Been a while out for the weekend. Me, myself, and all my 3 friends. Nigga feel like getting leaked in. ASAP niggas finna sneak in. Finger to the grilling. Me and my niggas feeling. You know we finna kill it. We really. You don't really want that Glock, bro. You don't really want to.
Welcome back to Road to Revin number 5 now, guys. So that last video of the S14 driving was really good. Happy with how it turned out. It wasn't very much footage because we didn't get much driving done, but I just wanted to see if it moved. So I'll get you up to speed with where I'm up to. So in here we have, this bit isn't finished yet, but as you can tell, my suspension's out. This is after the driving video, so I've cleaned my whole inner guard. I have primered in here. How can we get it to see? Hold on. You can kind of see. It's all primered, sanded back. That's real smooth now. And under here is all done as well. So that's all smooth now. So we've got that transition perfect. So now I've just got to move on to this side. Then we can fully use our body deadener stuff. So it's corrosion protection, noise deadener, underbody of vehicles. That's what I'm going to use. I've done it on my VL. It works pretty good. I'm not using actual underseal. I'm using that stuff. So, but we're going to etch primer these bits first, which I've done on this side. This one's all ready to go. This one I need to do, and I have actually just got some colour match for it too, and some clear coat. So we've got the colour match here and a clear coat. So I'm went to the local paint shop and he said this is the colour of the actual car, you reckon? So it's a Fiat colour. So that's my factory colour, which is quite cool. So I'll put that in there because I'm not using that yet. And we've got our acrylic gloss clear for underneath it. This stuff is, all that other paint in this is going to go up under here and on this side. So we're getting that done. And while I had the suspension out, I thought I would clean it up. So I just gave it a little wash at work with some degreaser and turned out pretty mint. So yeah, I'm trying to get this S14 on the road as fast as I can because I'm just way too excited to drive it. So yeah, we'll get a bit of sanding done and I'll come back to you guys once that's sanded up. Right guys, so I have just cleaned up that one side. I actually started using the air angle sander. Makes life a lot easier. Shout out to Planet. So anyway, clean's dirty. Bloody is, eh? Rightio. So gave this side a little clean up. Doesn't need to be perfect because it's getting covered in body deadener. I've just masked that. This is just first coat of primer. It's pretty average. And I'm ready. I've just masked this up so I don't get the body deadener out here. I'm not going to be spraying out here, so it's not going to affect this, but I just thought I'd do that anyway. So I'm going to use this stuff here, and I'm going to do half the guard to like about here, and then so I can primer that and then finish it with this stuff. So let's get into it, eh? Let's see how we're going to start this. I'm going to probably try and keep away from the strut tower as much as I can. Like I'll go around where that seam is. So this stuff's quite weird and it stinks. So I'll give you a quick rundown. So guys, it's real dark. Oh. I'm not getting too involved in it. It's about all I'll do up here. yeah. It's quite funky stuff actually. Oh, it's in the eyes. And this, I'm not going past that, so I'll just give that a quick cover up. Oh mate, look at that. In the gaps. So it's pretty cool stuff. I'm not going to do that little guard though. I'm literally going to stop pretty much about here. Alright, I'll put you guys down so I can get up into the corners, so see you shortly. That's what she looks like on the inside now. So as you can see, this bit down here looks back to normal. That's my whole plan, whole intention of this is to make this look nice. So this guard's going to be clean, all ready to go. So even for the next owner, it's going to be a nice car. Not saying I'm getting rid of it, but yeah, pretty happy with it. It's got to finish this one, and then she's all go. So I'll come back to you once I do the second coat on this bit. Peace. Rightio guys, so this is all done and we'll be doing the second coat now. But before we get into that, while I was recording this, a subscriber messaged me saying, what's his name? Dylan Nand. Hey bro, watching the vids, how does the car go with the Scales Turbo? Left us with a cliffhanger on the latest upload. And then I told him about it, and then he's can't wait for the next upload, and then we were talking, and yeah, so it's quite cool to see that. Makes me quite happy to see that. So it's always good to help out other people and see what they think. And I did leave you guys on a cliffhanger. It's quite good. So yeah, we'll get the second coat done on this. I'll just grab the primer. So I'll come back to you once I've painted it. Sweet. Rightio guys. Second coat of primer is laid. It's looking real good. This side's all primered, so that's dry, that one. But all the body deadeners, it makes the car look so much better. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to use handy dandy wire wheel again. This one I snagged from work. I'm going to pull this side skirt off, and I'm going to clean up this side as well, and then start with this one, because this one doesn't need any repairs. It's just straight spraying, so it's going to make it look a lot cleaner under here too. So it's always good to do this. So I'll get back to you once I've got the skirt off and I'm finished wire wheeling. Sweet. Rightio guys, so I have just cleaned out all this side. As you can tell, it's pretty good, but that's what we had on the floor from it. All the tyre tread from the last guys. I'm just gonna might just quickly mask this side up and give this one a paint too, so see you shortly. Hey guys, so we're back here again. I've got some more parts coming, which is quite good, here with Bailey. Just turned up. So I got some clear side indicators that go here on the bumper, and instead of these black ones, we got some clear ones, but they're crystal clear, they're not just standard factory ones. So it's a little opening on these. Oh, look at that. It's gonna look good. So they go there. so then we get rid of the black ones, because I don't think I'll be allowed to have them for a Revin. So, and I prefer the clear ones better anyway. So yeah, let's install them, eh? Sweet. How you going, guys? So where we left off with the corner lights here, I was getting really frustrated with them and they weren't working, so I did it off camera, and yes, I should have done them on camera, but they're all in now. So that's the clears on the S14 now. So you've got the, I had to make where the park light bulb went in, I cut the terminal off and drilled a hole and made that one fit, and then I put a T10, and I had a T10 rubber fitting and it slots in so no water can get in there. So I got my park light indicator in here because I don't have an indicator on the bumper, and I've got my other clear indicator here, so that's what I've done there. And then as you can see, my wheel's on, and that's the least camber I'm going to run, because when the wheel comes up it's perfectly in the guard, so I can get it all certed. This just here is all painted now, so as you can see I've done all this bit now, and in the inner guard is all done. This side is all done too, so it's clear coated now. I'm just waiting so I can fan that in, because there's a bit of overspray up here, and I'll polish all this and polish this one too. So she's bloody dirty, she needs a clean. This side here, I've literally just put some bog on it and sort that out. This scratch, you can't feel it anymore, so that whole scratch, I've wet sanded this whole bit here where you can see it's rough, so I'm only blending that in, and there was a big deep scratch here, so I sanded that one out, but I'll go back over it once this bog's set. It's a little bit tacky at the moment, so once that's set, that's good. What else did I do? I think that's where I'm up to, really. Haven't done much more. Oh, I did do this in a guard as well, and I cleaned up my suspension so it's nice and clean. So I decided to drain the diff oil as well. So oh, there we go. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It wasn't actually that bad. It was pretty clear. So, well, not clear, but it was clean. So yeah, and my camber arms are all adjusted. I need to get some toe arms first before I get a cert, because I need this toe perfect on this. Because yes, I did buy some of these arms, but I'll get some adjustable ones so it makes the job a lot easier. And then yeah, you're ready to go. So the panel was all painted. I did it off camera because I just wanted to do it because it's a pain in the ass. But there's two bits I'm not happy with, but you get that when you try and match your paint code, and it's a bit hard. But this car's gonna get a full sand down, full repaint, all that one day after it's on the road. I want to get it on the road first, so I masked up the panel and we got some gloss back into it. But as you can see there, that's where the blend mark is, but it's not rough. I've just fully polished this side, but I'm gutted about my line. I fucked up the masking. Definitely a different colour when you see it like that, but in the light it's a little bit lighter, that colour. But that's that done. I did all this. This is all ready to go. Window test fitted, so that fits good. And I've just got some window sealer, so hopefully, it's Friday right now, I've just finished work, so maybe tomorrow, if it's sunny, hopefully I can pull the car out, or Sunday, and put the window in and get it fully sealed up, so it'll be good. And I ordered a Pro Sport boost gauge, so I'm pretty stoked with that. This is it here. So as you can see, it goes up to 40 pound, which I don't need, but I'm going to hook that up and I can put my interior back together. So I'm going to try and do that tonight.